Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasou here, coming at you guys with not only another Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, but a ton of buyouts as well, because Infernoble got some new support announced and it is what they needed. And honestly, I've been waiting for this deck to get support for a very, very long time. But before we get into it, if you guys could smash that like button, that would be great. The algorithm, as well as people are telling me that they're not getting notifications for my videos, has kind of been screwing the channel a little bit lately. So it's very important that you smash that like button. Let's see if we get to 100 likes. If you're not subscribed, hopefully today's day I earn your subscription. About 28% of people are not subscribed, so go ahead and do that. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And consider being a YouTube channel member. And thank you to all my YouTube channel members. And before we get into it, I will be uploading on my second channel, which will be linked in the description or top comment, as well as you could just see it featured. Team Neptunia, there will be a fast food tier list. If you guys watch my live stream for about a month back, you will see that I did a fast food tier list, and you guys liked it a lot. We had a lot of fun. I have changed one opinion, and I'm going to say that actually at the end of the video. So be tuned for that. Actually, no, I'm going to say it in the comment section there. I'm not going to ruin it for people who haven't watched the first opinion. But that'll be up either today or tomorrow, as well as a 5 cards out of your trade binder is coming, but a 5 cards that need a reprint might actually come first. So you guys might get 2 top 5s in the same week. That's pretty cool. And we're going to get into it. So, Infernoble Knight Emperor Charles, Rise of the Duelist. Now, I told people to get this at $8 because this only has a common print. And right now, because of new support, they're about $8 to $10. Remember, Rise of the Duelist is essentially an extinct set. And we see this quite heavily with Infernoble Knight Oliver, a super rare from Rise of the Duelist, being about $2, right? Going up to $4 here for copies. That's very, very insane. Now, you could get a bunch here if you pay that $2.25. If you want to see if you could maybe flip it, but you know, $2 to $4 for a super is kind of nuts. This card does have, I think, a common though, I believe, right? Yeah, it does have a common, so you are safe on that. Then we have the CRs. Now, this was bought to 120 last night, but right now you got what? Actually, no, they're still basically 120. You got 95, place it for 100, and then 120. CRs do look nice, but personally, I think that the ultra rares are at a very good price point right now. You have first editions here at $9 here. So if you don't want to play your super, that's about $1. You want to play a little higher rarity, a little hollow, you could get the CRs, or you could get original Ultras from Toon Chaos First Edition, which are actually quite rare. In fact, if we go First Edition, there's only 45 listings. They quickly go up to $11 here. So getting these copies for $9, or even if they go to 10, 11, I still think that's fine. Not a bad price point at all. You have the equip right over here. Now you could get this as an ultra for 10 cents, and I actually have the super and the ultra, and I can confidently say I can't really tell the difference. This is definitely a card that, like, if I had to choose one card to go lower rarity in the deck, it would easily be this as a super. These are like $5 going up to 6s here, so not too bad. Going up to 8s, but you have a little while until then, so if you want to get your ultras, I wouldn't daddle too much here. Now, Blaster, Dragon Ruler of Inferno. So some people are saying because of the Fire Pack, we might get this card back on the next ban list. We could have got this a little while ago, to be honest, but I definitely understand why Konami has been a little lenient, not lenient, but a little hesitant on bringing this back. Secret rares right now are $10. I always told people to get one of each of the dragons, just in case they come out, just so you have your copy. Sorry about that, guys. It's not a video, I feel, of Team Sakurasou unless I sneeze. But getting back to the video here, this card also hasn't had a reprint for a while. Blaster, Dragon Ruler of Infernos, is getting bought out. Right now, they're about $9 to $10 over here. And the reason why this is being bought out, I believe, isn't because of older format, but people think this is going to come back because of the OCG with the Fire Pack, which it could go either way. I always told people I have one of each Dragon Ruler or to have a banned binder, and I'm going to repeat this very quickly. The reason why you want to have a banned binder and have every banned card is because whenever it comes back, because most banned cards, in fact, I would even say this is a good rule for all banned cards, It is more of a when, not an if, on when they're going to come back, slash older format, all that. And it's better to have them before they're unbanned because then you don't have to pay like an extraordinary price. Because we've seen cards that were banned go from like, for example, not Platomias, but Diamond, which is a card that went up because of Platonomias. That card went up from like an $18 ulti to 45. The ultras went from $3 to 15. You guys get the point. But always have your ban cards because even if you don't want it, you could just sell it when it's hyped up. Blasters here, $10 for secret rares. If you didn't get them, unfortunate. Rares, $3 here. Not too bad for rares. I think Konami's a little hesitant to release the Dragon Lures back into the TCG, or at least Blaster, because they understand that when they try to hit this deck once, they hit like 8 to 10 cards, some banned, some limited, all that. They were still tier 0, and it was such a great tier 0 format because it was broken, but it wasn't unhealthy. And I say unhealthy in the way of nobody was quitting the format. A lot of people were still having fun with this format. And the matchups were really great. If you only play tier format as your tier 0 format, I completely understand why what I'm speaking here sounds like a foreign language. I apologize you have to go through that. Man, tier was such an awful format. But yeah, Blaster here, $3. Pot of Prosperity, $70 for OGs, $59 for Mega Packs. I always hope people get originals because when Mega Packs were like 40 to 35, OGs were like 40 to 45. Sometimes there's only like a $2, $3 difference depending on when you looked on TCG Player. Now, this card will get a reprint in the pot collection. Every pot card gets a common no matter what eventually. So this card is going to get a reprint as probably a super rare next or slash ultra, but it will get a common as the 4th or 5th reprint. I believe I would put money on it. Now, when that is, it's going to be a long time. If you have mega packs, these are a lot of money. If you're not using them, definitely sell them. And if you are using them, try to get OGs and then maybe sell your mega packs. I think that would be a pretty good idea. Pearly's over here. Now, this is a deck that got even more support. Even though this deck is great in the OCG already, it's got new support announced. So, CRs are 100 to 110. That's not good. 101. These were like 40, which is really funny. And I actually do like the artwork for this deck. It's just cats, right? Then you got Pearly Pretty Memories at $90. By the way, this card's broken. I actually read it for the first time. You pay 500, you heal 3 Pearly cards from deck, not monsters, decks. Basically, if you're playing a 3 of and you want to see it, it's a search of that, right? If it's not 3 of, it's a little bit of a guess, but you get the point. Here's the thing, though. If a face-up Pearly XYZ monster control leaves field because of an opponent's card, even during a damage step, you add 3 Pearly quick plays with different names from your graveyard to your hand. So you just add 3, which is absolutely crazy to me. Just, wow. Okay, so you just get to add 3 from the grave to your hand. Cool. And the quick plays are actually pretty good. 93 for your Pretty Memory. The ultras are 28. The memories are 14, 15, 14. And these are only like 30 listings. This set's pretty crazy, actually. But at least the rest of the deck is nothing. What I would say is if you want to play Pearly, you have to pay these prices like right now. I remember these were like $6 to $8. I was like, I'm not going to get this. It's whatever. And then they went up and I'm like, you know what? You have to get these before they spike. I personally had picked up half the course slowly. A little bit when it was cheaper because I just want to have one Pearly and one of these because they looked really cool. So I was like, they're not cool enough where I want to spend 40, 45 on a CR. I was like, I'll keep an ultra for 6. And then when these were like, I don't know, 15s or whatever. And I'm glad I did. So Book of Moon, ultis finally going up. $89, 94. We looked on this card a little while ago. They're still selling over here in March. The card will just keep going up and up. We also have the Toon Kingdoms. I always want to look at Toon Kingdom here. Toon Kingdom here. Sadly, this card is not following suit, like I said, but it's not a meta relevant card. But these are like 30 or 34. If you want a nice ulti, these aren't too bad. They are selling like decent amount in February, a little bit in March. So this card will go up slowly but surely. Book of Moon Turtle Pack 7s. I told people get these when they were 10s and a 5 cards out of your trade binder. $18 here going up to 20. I think if you have to get a Book of Moon and you want to get a higher rarity, I think this is good if you cannot spend the 90 plus on an ulti. But I really would recommend everyone get a playset of ultis. Secret Rares from Legendary Collection 4. This is the buy of the day here. You have one light play here for about 8, another one for about 8, 9, 10, and then there are 21, 22. Now, granted, these are lightly played, it's not near mints, right? But you get them before they're 22 to 25 here for basically $8 to $10 a pop. Really, really good to get this set of Book of Moons right now. Hopefully you guys get in on that deal, and if you do, please use my affiliate link, which is linked down in the description below. Helps out the channel to no additional cost to you. And if you're watching my video, I guess it takes you to the site a little faster. You got the GX ones. Now, Book of Moon is actually meta relevant in speed duels, which if you guys actually don't know, I actually did play speed duels. It was a ton of fun. I've already mentioned this on my live stream, but you guys will see a pretty big video depending on what he gives me. So I can upload that on the channel, shouting my boy Alibaba out. He taught me speed duels, and I really, really liked it. So $10 here for your secret rares, not too bad. You got well, it's not good, but see how speed duel wants to play it, and then everybody in the TCG wants a regular copy. Yeah, this card goes to Moon. It looks very, very nice, by the way. But you guys will probably see that video next week. Turbo Cannon from Ancient Prophecy here. $15 here. Going 12. Why this card is going up, you may ask. I actually remember having this when I was a kid, funny enough. There is a top 8 Edison deck that actually played this. I've not actually got around to seeing the list myself, but see how I think it wasn't a pro player. Maybe I could get that person on for a little video. That'd be kind of cool, right? $12 here for your Turbo Cannon. If you have these, I would just sell them. I mean, no reprint in sight, which I'm not saying I don't know why they didn't reprint this card. This was really one of the off-brand random bad synchros, but if you have this, definitely a hard sell. Salvo, another Edison card here. You have DTs for $1.73, $1.38. Very good to grab those, actually. Then you have the, what is this, a super, right? Yes, super rares. $2 for unlimited light plays. First edition light play near mints. Near mints are 16. Light play, I mean, you got one here for 2, 8 here. Yeah, just go get DT. Reptilian Vasky here, another card that's getting played in Edison here. You tribute 2 face-up monsters with 0 attack on your side of the field. And then you destroy face-up monster opponent controls, and you can only control one of these. I assume that maybe it's because this is getting relevant. One of the end boards has 2 0 attack monsters or something. I don't know. Well, but $2.50, $3, no reprint. I don't know. Would I pick that card up? Probably not. Starfrost here, $19. Once we get more cards in TCG that require this, it will go up. I know someone told me in the community tab, which if you guys don't know, if you guys want me to go over any cards, let me know in either this comment section or the community tab. I always ask like a few hours before my market watch. So if you guys ever see that on the community tab, me asking, hey, what cards am I going over next market watch in today's market watch? You're bound to see a market watch in like 3 to 8 hours. So Starfrost here, $18, $19, with the Ultra being about 24. I mean, it's hard to get this version, so what can I say? All right, so I am back because I just noticed that even though we have Maze of Memories here coming out on Friday, aka tomorrow, I want to take one last look at this. CR Barons at 213. That's a lot. Would players pay 200? I think so, but I think the card is going to be around 130 to 150, maybe 160, something like that. Avermax at about 125. I like this card. It looks amazing. I think a lot of players, if they pull this, they're willing to keep it, even if they know that they have a lower rarity and they can use, say, $100, $120 to get another, other cards they want. They're going to keep the CR because it just looks amazing. Very, very awesome card. Guardian Chimera at 130, 150. It's not bad, but I like OG Secrets. They look cool. XL Stardust Synchro, 130 here. Blackluster Soldier, 130. Wake Up Hero, 130. I'm telling you this right now. For a lot of the collector cards, like Excel, Blackluster, Wake Up Elemental Hero, which I understand with some of the new Stardust support, this could be a relevant card in the future. But right now, with a lot of people opening up Maze, it might not be. Some of these are going to go down. You really have to look. Do not get this. Just get the ulti. Definitely not worth it at 95. Teardrop Wicked Queen at 62 is fine. I remember when OG Secrets were higher. Photon Orbra at $61. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'd rather use this as toilet paper than have this in my collection. Absolutely horrendous. Get rid of it on the spot. Utopia Rising at like 50. 50 is okay for that, actually. On your duel, 65. Gate Guardian at $60. At $52 to $60 here. That's actually criminal. This card could go to 40, but personally, want to get this copy at 52. It's not bad. 57, Firewalls 50. You got the OG Barons at 50 to 58. They'll probably be around 30 to 50 when we actually get the set. Black Luster at 30. Fates at 37. Excel at 31, 32. Wake Up Your Elemental Hero at 19, 20. 15 for the Fluid, 13 for Dual Academy. Chimeras at 16. That's way too much. Just go get a secret. Glamours at 8. That's going to drop. That's going to drop. Not a lot of people are going to be wanting and playing Rikas. So a lot of these are going to drop to like $2 a pop probably. Kittens at $2. That's fine. Judgments at 3. That's pretty good, but Judgments will probably drop to like $1 or 2. And remember when Secret Slayers came out? The card actually went from $1 to $2. So I was trying to hold back the sneeze actually, but it's not a Team Sakurasou video if my allergies don't start kicking up. But Solemn Judgments are usually, when they came out of Secret Slayers, $1 to $2. Now, and then they slowly went up to about $7 to $9 over time, hitting 4s, hitting 5s. This card will do the same. When this card drops to like $1 something, go in, get a ton of copies because this is a very easy card to move, even trade off when they're 4s to 8s. Gate Guardian combined at $2. Nice to have a super at $2 on the burst, and then like everything else is probably irrelevant, I assume, right? You know, oh no, $2 on that super, $2 on that super, $2 on that super, $1.50 on the Fate, which is nice. Side Beast has a super, which is cool, but they should have had this in like OTS, I feel, even though it doesn't really matter. Super Rare, Super King. I mean, that's a cool Edison reprint. I don't know why it's there, but I guess Maze of Memories, right? Last cards for today is Red Eyes Insight, common at 7, rare at $7. This card kept getting bought because of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon whenever it was relevant. Collectors wanted to have their copies. I told people this would be like a 10 out of 10 super, and a super rare in OTS would be amazing, but Konami doesn't want to make good OTSs anymore. Definitely a card that needs a reprint. And then you have Dragoons here at about 305 for Starlight Rares. Yeah, 355, 390. There was a near mint here for like $298, and I told people go ahead, grab that right away. I guess someone did. You have OGs at about 2022, and then Secrets at 20, 33 listings and 43 respectively. So Dragoon is going to keep climbing higher and higher, which I'm not too shocked at. But if you guys enjoyed this Mark Watch, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. 5 cards that need a reprint probably coming up this week, hopefully. But again, fast food tier list on Team Neptunia. Go ahead and subscribe. That's my second channel anyway. I want to do gaming videos as well as like just off-brand videos. And I say off-brand in the way of just stuff I won't put here. So non-Yu-Gi-Oh related, because I'm not going to be like one YouTuber where I like clutter my channel with all this bullshit that nobody wants to see. It would just be something for fun, as well as my life is so busy at this point. I don't think I can really upload on that second channel frequently. But a lot of people want to help me out with it, and I don't want to give up on it. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.